Alright, nothing too long today. Nothing too, like, long in names. Does that all fit on the wheel, actually? Ooh, almost. It's just the one name that's hanging off there. So, in today's wheel, we have Dreaming Sarah, RPG Farming Kit, which sounds like an asset pack, can't wait. The Company, Tales from Windy Meadow, I don't know what that is, that could be interesting. I lied. Books and Bone, East Van EP, Respite 2.0, Mythic Mortals, I Think, and Life in Captivity. Let's go. Are we seeing Stabulous again? Is that what's going to happen now? No, we're playing Respite 2.0. Sorry, Respite 2.0. It's all in capital letters, you see. If anything in capitals, then I just have to shout it and let it all out. I have to scream and shout and let it all out. Okay, Respite. I'm calling it an RPG. No, it is not an RPG. Want to see what it is? Want to see how it's described? It is virtual relaxation software. So I think we're going to have a very zen 15 minutes now. We do keep jumping from, like, video game to zen. Let's download it. Let's go to the page. So, Respite 2.0. After all, fucking... Yes! Everybody relax! Over 20 unique locales to discover. Branching paths result in a new journey every time you embark. Relaxing, high-fidelity music tracks to put your mind at ease. Variable speed controls enable you to travel at your own pace. Let's find your respite today. Alright, we're going to speedrun it. Controls. We can accelerate, decelerate, alter heading, and reset heading. Quit menu. I think that's supposed to say Respite 2 in some universe, but it's got some wrapping on it. Oh, is that because I haven't zoomed in too far? No, not even. Interesting. So it's like a scary, scary game. And then we have a copy and paste of exactly what it says above, but in slightly more green. And with Unicode that my browser cannot render. What's that above? Nothing. Alright. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Is everybody ready for calm? For a little bit of respite from the horrors of the world with some virtual relaxation software. Press tabular. Wait, this is not showing the full screen. Why is it not showing the full screen? Is it because I resized it? No. Alright, we're going to not use game capture. We're going to capture the window separately. It's okay. Remain calm. Remain calm, I said! Is anybody not calm right now? I'm sure calm. Ah. Respite 2.0. Anybody that is not calm right now will be punished. Press tabular for options. Let's press tabular. Oh, we can change the resolution? It's definitely not running at 1440p, because 1440p is my whole monitor, and this is a little 4:3 box inside. This might actually just be a welcome screen, and it's going into the full game in full screen. I hope not. Let's turn full screen off. We're going to change that to 1080, because I don't like capturing... 1080 is not an option! Oh, of course it's not an option. It's not 16:9. 960 is fine. Volume 10's fine. Let's accept. And let's begin. Like, this is We're just gonna zoom forward, I guess, and among these trees. Yeah. Whoa. The music's gonna stop for a second while I... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I'll just bring up the controls list. So we can accelerate. We can go faster. Or we can go slower. Am I actually doing anything? Who knows? I can go left and right. We can adjust our course. Can we adjust our course? Are we adjusting our course right now? I'm turning right. I'm altering our heading. I'm going to reset our heading by pressing home. Does that put it back to the middle? Okay, it's very delayed. I see. I understand now. Okay. We're going to go left now. We're just going to hold left. And yeah, that's going to send us off in that direction of left. We're getting some like dings in the background. I don't know what that's all about. But you know what? Fine. I don't know what's going on right now. Is everybody feeling calm and respited? I'm resetting our heading, so we're going to go straight forward. We're going to go straight forward for a bit. See what that's like. Heading off into the future. The future of life and love, of prosperity, of justice, of happiness. A peaceful world. The world that we all want to create inside ourselves. A world of puppers and kittens. A world of trees and clouds and cyan squares that come towards the camera and fade into the background as they grow. Almost as if it's representing some kind of path. A path that maybe you've walked down before. Maybe this is the first time. I don't know, but regardless, it's a path that feels familiar. One that, you know, one that maybe you'll come back to or think fondly of in the future, and you'll start to realise that the clouds are only on the right side of the screen, and it's gonna weird you out slightly. Like what's wrong with the left side of the screen? Why aren't there any clouds up there? I don't know. I can't. Divergence! Oh no! Divergence! What's this mean? What's a divergence? What's going on? I'm not going more. Where are we going? Why are the drilling machines in there? Where's the oil? Why are we in the industrial factory? Why is there fire? Oh, it's because we've not started the timer. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. All right, we didn't start the timer. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, we've got cars now. Think about the cars. They represent transportation, familiarity, something that you've worked towards. Maybe we have fireballs in the sky that represent perhaps the inevitable heat death of the universe, or nuclear war, or death, destruction. You know, things like so calm things like that. The cyan in the background is replaced by just an orangey red glow from the impending apocalypse ahead. The trees are still there, but the clouds are no more, replaced by fuzzy orange dots. The world is on fire. It is all that remains of this world. We're going to go to the right now. Why are we going to go to the right? I don't know why we're going to go to the right. I don't know. We've got to pick a direction. We've got to go somewhere. Because we can't just carry on the road you're going down. If the road you're going down looks endless, like it has no, like there's nothing there, that you just keep trying the same thing over and over, shift it up. shift into a different path. And maybe you'll shift so slowly that it looks like there's only one path. But ultimately, there is only one path. It's the path that you walk down. A path that you don't walk down. Can that even be called a path? I don't know. Well, probably, because other people might walk down it. But, you know, other than that, I don't know. We're going to accelerate now. I'm going to hold forward. And as we accelerate into the apocalypse, I want you to start thinking about... oh god! Oh god! This is very quick. This is a lot faster acceleration than I was prepared for. We're zooming into the future. Divergence! Where are we going now? We're going to the casino night zone? Alright. And then we encounter a city. A city that you perhaps grew up in. Or a city that perhaps you've seen in magazines and in brochures. The moons. The moons in the sky. An infinite array of them, it seems. Not a singular moon, but an infinitely many moons. And you realise that this is not 100% accurate planetary physics simulation. This is, in fact, a nightmare hellscape from which there is no escape. There is only continuation. There are street lamps, there are buildings, and between them only void. Cyan, orange, red, the rectangles of the past are no more. Rectangles have no meaning in a city. There is only the darkened blue sky in the distance. The darkened blue sky through which you can see the haze of smog. And then we speed up. We hold that up button and we go through the city. Because when you're in a city, you don't want to stop. You want to keep going forward. Forward into the future. Until the next divergence. Whenever it happens to be. But we can't stay here. This is not the place for us. The city is not familiar. It is not a place in which we can stay without feeling like an outcast. And then we diverge to the beach. The beach, of course, the beach. It's always the beach. We're in another city on the beach, and there's birds. There's burbs everywhere. We're gonna go left. There's palm trees and suns. The moons have been replaced by suns. And we're gonna slow down. We're gonna slow down this time. We're gonna slow back down time and really take it in what this beach means to us. And really, what we realise is that slowing down just increases the distance between everything that's spawning, and ultimately, apart from that, doesn't have any kind of further effect. So we speed up again. Breathe in the sand and the warmth as we stare into the suns of the future. This is very, very trippy. Because there's like slow and fast stuff happening at the same time. There's birds flying through birds, trees flying through trees, and buildings colliding with buildings. Off we go into the distance, and I think we need to reset our heading because we don't want to be going left anymore. We want to be going onward into the sea. Is that where we're going next? Under the sea? That's where I want to be. And then you realise that the sand is not really sand, it is just orange rectangles coming closer towards you. Divergence! I wonder if there's definitely going to be a meme speedrun of this. We seem to just be stuck in Cityland, though. No, wait, are we in the sea? I think we might be in the sea? Or just on like an evening kind of beach front? This is very meditative. This doesn't mean I'm not going to try and speed it up. Why is the velocity glowing so? I don't know. I don't know. The birds are further away from us now. That represents distance. You know, the things that we held on to dearly in the past are not there for us anymore. We drift away from those we love and those that we care about. And that's what's happening here. Those burbs that in the past were a welcome sight in the warmth of the sun, now confined to the distance, confined to the horizons, as it were. The same sprites, but just further away. And, you know, the lights of the city, the lights of the suns, it just cannot replace that connection that we had before. And you realise that somehow they've created there's a bit of a watery texture on those rectangles on the right as we divergence again into the mountains. Wait, are we in the jungle or something? No, we are now out at sea. It is sunset. Okay, this one I'm really digging. This one I really like the look of. We've definitely got some stock photo sailboats, but we've got dolphins. We've got dolphins everywhere to represent the fact that they are thankful for all the fish and want to say goodbye, and so are doing a mating dance before leaving this planet forever. That's all I can take from this. And now, you know, we think about what we saw earlier on, and the fact that the clouds were only on the right, and now they're on both sides. This represents closure of that story arc, almost, as it were. You know, the clouds are now all around us, trapping us perhaps into a cycle of fear and pain more than anything. I'm really confused by what this game's doing. Should we go to the right? Let's go. Oh no, should we go to the city or do we go? I think we want to go further out to the sea. I want to go to the dolphins. Are we making a choice here? I'm making a conscious decision here that we want to go see some dolphins. 9 years experience in probably about nothing. 10 years experience of listening to Raukow's Let's Play videos, and that's what this has turned me into. Okay, well, I want to go out to the sea. I want to go to the dolphins. It's been more than that. Yeah, I didn't
search for images. What do you want
Shush.
to see?
Shush, Google. I'm not talking to you. Google clearly likes this. It's offering to search for images. Can I find me pictures of dolphins? I want some dolphins. This is all sorts of madness. Can we speed up? I want to go faster out to sea. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go faster out to sea. Whoa! We're going through the portally vortex. We're gonna diverge somewhere. Divergence forces you back to center. Are we like all the way out at sea now? No, we're in a forest. Oh, we're in one of those sea forests. This is where we started. And the game has come full circle all the way back to where we started. And the clouds are back on the right, which indicates that ultimately, no matter what you do in life, nothing will ever change and your contribution to the planet will never matter. It's a very, like, downer kind of message, and it's not necessarily one that I agree with. But that's what it's trying to represent, and I think we're now going to move on to the next game, because that message has annoyed me, rather. Yes, and this is just one of the many experiences that you can have for... And ultimately, it's a metaphor for the fact that you will just keep going around and round in the same loop over and over again until you hit the X button in the corner. I can't wait to see what my actual commentary was, because I was just in a trance. I was not thinking about anything that whole time. I can't remember what I said or why I said it or who I said it to.